Fight day in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia. PFL World Championships taking place at the King Saud Arena. Just about to set off. It's 10 to 2 local time. Sun's blazing outside. As you can see, I've got my fight night gear on, but there's 15 fights on, so we've got to get to the arena nice and early. About to get in the car and head on down there. Don't forget, we've got Brendan Loughnane in the main event against Timur Kizriev, and we've also got Dakota Ditcheva taking on Taylor Santos in that core-main event. Fingers crossed the Brits can come through. I'm going to keep you up to date with behind-the-scenes action of what a fight night in Saudi Arabia for the PFL looks like. Here we are. Beautiful sunshine here in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia. This is King Saud Arena, where the championships are taking place this evening. Looks absolutely Bobby Dazzler. I've just had a little bit of a run down this runway behind me. They're still doing a bit of work, still putting it together. But that's what it's always like. Whenever you come out to Saudi Arabia, they're always last minute, they're always putting it together, but they end up getting the job done. Fingers crossed everything will be spick and span by the time these fighters turn up. Check this out, we've got 15 fights, right? We are going to be pushing it quite tight once Brendan and Timur Kizriev have gone in the main event to actually make our flight. So look what we've done. That's right. We're packed, we're ready, we're watching 15 fights, then we're jumping on a plane. Let's get to it. Woo! We are underway, ladies and gentlemen. This is our position for the evening. Luckily, the person on the receiving end of that head kick knockout, he's up, he's on his stool and being looked after by the medical team. But what a start to the night here in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia. First fight within 10 seconds, head kick knockout, Leon Edwards-esque, bish bash bosh. This is our arena for the night. This is where we're going to be standing. This is where we're going to be watching the fights. This is how we're going to be getting you closer to the action. Make sure you're tuning in. It's going to be crazy if that's anything to go by. This has blown me away today. Throughout the course of the week, I don't know if you've been out to Saudi Arabia with the football or anything like that, but obviously we've been out here a few times now with the fight sports, and it kind of plays the same throughout the whole course of the week. It's a massive city. You need taxis to get anywhere. It's very busy on the road, so it can be quite frustrating. But when you actually get to fight night, these guys know how to put on an event. This arena is truly sensational. Right, we're currently backstage in the underbelly of the King Saud University Arena. Have a little bit of a look around, because this is where all the fighters are going to be doing the press conference post-fight. We are currently at the stage where we've seen the prelims and we've seen all the fighters on MENA, so Middle East and North Africa. That's all now completed. We're just waiting for the 6 $1 million fights. Follow me, I'm going to show you how they are going to make their way to the arena. We're not going to do the actual ring walk. If we could just come out of the press conference there. If you look down there, that's where the fighters' changing rooms are going to be. They're going to be obviously getting themselves ready. You can just see a couple of the fighters there making their way back to their changing room. Now then, follow me this way, because this is where everybody comes in. This is a little bit of a mad thing for you as well, right? Because we're going to go left in a minute towards the actual arena where people are fighting. But if you look right, there's a blooming tennis court. There you go. Fancy a little knock? Come on, Djokovic. Let's have a bit of a go down there, sunshine. Now then, this is not the fighters' ring walk, by the way. The fighters' ring walk's over on the left-hand side, but security and what have you, not going to let little bald fella like me run down there, are they? So if we walk this way, I'll be able to bring you out into the auditorium and you'll be able to see exactly what it's like here at the King Saud Arena. Bit of a conversation going on there. Now then, I think he's just mourning because I don't think his decision went his way. One of the fighters there from a little earlier on. Right, down here. So you can see this press ledge here. This is where we are based for the fights. Up them stairs, into that. And at the top there, that's where the Ministry of Sport are going to be watching the event. But if we come down here, gentlemen, thank you very much. And we can get out onto the floor and you'll be able to see the actual arena. So here you go. Check this out. I won't go too far, but you can see smart cage, ring walks just behind me, big screens up, and obviously the fans, now that the prelims and the MENA card has just about concluded, are on the concourses. They'll be coming back to the seats for the 6 $1 million fights. Of course, all headlined by Brendan Loughnane taking on Timur Kizriev. We've got Dakota Ditcheva in the co-main event against Taylor Santos. Cannot wait for it. The atmosphere, loads of people ask me about the atmosphere. This is my first time out in Riyadh. I've got to be honest, the atmosphere for the MENA fights, so the local fighters that were competing, was absolutely insane. Hey, there's the main man there. How's the TV broadcast going, big boy? Going well? Going well?
Really good. Wild fights. I mean, the atmosphere's been great. These Saudi athletes, they draw such a crowd, don't they?
And some of them have got some blooming heavy handspan.
Right. Tell me about it.
Go on, go and have your toilet break. Go on. He's got a TV show to do. But listen, it's been absolutely fantastic so far. I imagine that it's going to get even better once the more established names take to the smart cage in a minute. Oh. She's got it. She's got it. She's got it. Wow! Wow! What's she doing for a celebration tonight? She put her lipstick on! Dakota Ditcheva. Wow! That's the real deal, man. That is the real deal. Listen, if you take that off before Christmas, we're going to be disappointed. You've got to wear it everywhere you go now.
Hell yeah.
All right?
Hell yeah. Don't you worry about that. I'm walking through the airport like this, mate.
Congratulations, mate.
Thank you so much.
Well done, Dakota. Last one knocked the wind out of everybody's sails, didn't it, eh? Wasn't to be for our main man, Brendan Loughnane. I tell you what, the stones on that fella to keep running into the fire, to keep trying to get to Timur Khizriev, who was just brilliant. His countering was fantastic. He had an answer for everything that Brendan threw his way. Timing of his takedowns, top class, and them uppercuts were nasty, weren't they? Fair play to him. Fair play to Timur Khizriev. Well deserving of the featherweight PFL World Championship and $1 million. Absolutely gutted for my mate. But he's nothing to be ashamed of. I should be proud of him. He is a British MMA OG. I'd love to speak to him, but sadly he's had to nip off to hospital to go and get himself checked out after 25 minutes of brutality in that octagon, or should I say that smart cage just behind us. All in all, as an event, very impressive. It's a unique experience coming to Riyadh in Saudi Arabia. Very different. I thought fight night was fantastic, from the welcome outside to everything inside, top class, and then obviously what we're all really interested in are the fights, aren't they? 16 fights back to back. It were a long one, but 12 finishes helped it out. I mean, that's pretty impressive, isn't it? I know that the main event's gone the distance, but what a story Dakota Ditcheva is. A real superstar. We know that every single MMA franchise on the planet will want a piece of Dakota Ditcheva. She's not going to be short of offers. The world is her oyster. She makes her own decisions, and she's $1 million richer. I'm going to catch up with her in a moment or two, so make sure you head to the talkSPORT MMA YouTube channel or like and subscribe that channel, which you're probably watching this on right now. But there will be an interview with Dakota Ditcheva in the immediate aftermath of her victory over Taylor Santos, which was absolutely sensational. Loads of big stories, loads of big narratives. All in all, a great night. Disappointment in the main event, but the co-main event, the star of the show, Dakota Ditcheva. Buckle up, buttercup, because that is going to be one heck of a ride. It's been an amazing week in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia. Hopefully you've enjoyed it. We'll be getting you closer to the PFL. We hope to be at the next one, which sees Paul Hughes challenging Usman Nurmagomedov in Dubai in January. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Hopefully we'll be able to get you closer to that as well. But make sure you like and subscribe to the channel, because as well as the PFL, of course, on a regular basis, we do keep you up to date with everything that's going on in the UFC. And once Brendan is okay to do so, he'll be back as my co-presenter for Uncaged. So I'm looking forward to getting stuck into all that. Catch you next time.